Alright. So we are back. So hey guys, this is Timmy here bringing you guys a live stream on Fire Emblem Heroes. So if you guys were just watching my previous stream like a couple minutes ago, I was doing Otogi Spirit Agents, but now we are moving forward to Fire Emblem Heroes because everything down there is settled. We are at, my guild is at like level 39, so we could just stop there for now. But anyway, I also wanted to do a little bit of Fire Emblem Heroes, probably like half an hour. It's just casual play and also talk a bit. So it's mostly because today they released some cool shit. I believe it should be just one banner. And that is this. The new heroes, the branded king. So we got both Morgans, female and male, basically Robin's children or child, whichever whichever gender you chose for Robin, basically. So honestly, I just want to do like could just go over like maybe like a review on them. So I guess that we'll first start off the stream with a review. So basically, first off we have Crom, the Knight Exalt. Obviously, it's Sealed Blade, meaning okay, this is before he unlocked the true powers of Falchion. And just by the way, I didn't actually play the game with Crom, but then he's still interesting. Maybe like whenever I have time, I could play the 3DS. I could like get the game. Cause I did like buy a shit ton of games and I still didn't finish them all, so like I'm not really too tempted to get more games. And I left them all back at home because I'm in university now and I only have time to play during maybe like the breaks if I do choose to do so. But anyway, okay, let's go back to reviews. So we have Seal Falchion and effective against dragon foes. If unit HP is less than 100 at the start of combat, grants attack, speed, defense, and res +5 during combat. This skill can only be equipped by its original unit. Okay, so the thing about Crom, okay, let me pull up his stats. I'm not gonna show it because like it's gonna be a pain in the ass to like just set everything up. I would have to connect the internet and everything, and then just put that in. It's probably gonna take like an extra minute, but then obviously you guys can easily search that up yourself. So we have Crom. So I believe since he's a Cavalier unit, you guys shouldn't expect too much for his stats. But I do, if I do recall correctly, he did have pretty nice stats, especially for a cavalry unit. Like he had like high base attack. Yeah, he has high base attack. Speed is meh. Great defense and poor res. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Like honestly, I would probably go with like a minus HP build on him because the optimal or like the easiest build set that you could use on him is like a Fury or like HP reduction set where like you use like abilities that try to get him to like a certain HP threshold. So for example, like HP less than 100, meaning you should not have like 100 HP percent, is that you get like plus attack speed, defense, and res +5 to everything basically. And one thing to note though is he's also a cavalry unit. So like on top of his like, if you put him like with all the fortifies and all the hones, like hone cavalry, fortified cavalry, he could like get +6 stats to all of them, and on top of that, he gets a spur of 5, like a spur of 5. So like he could get +11 to all of his stats, which is amazing. So like, for example, his base attack without the weapon would be up to 48. Add in the weapon is up to 60, which is amazing for a cavalry unit because cavalry unit is supposed to have not that great stats. Speed would go up to 39, which which is great. Defense goes up to 45, which is pretty high, really high actually. And res it goes up to like a decent 28. So he's obviously not built to like take res. So like obviously to have a res count of like 28 is already really great for him. And it's honestly actually something that I could definitely go for. Few other things to think about is that like okay, so if his HP threshold is gonna always have to be less than like 100%, you can also do things like such as minus HP. He doesn't suffer a super bane in that, So that's one thing that you could do. Honestly, like take res is also another thing, but you do have to be careful that it's a super pain in res. So optimally, you would get something along the lines of okay minus HP, because actually no, never mind, never mind. He also has a super pain in HP. Gosh, okay, okay. So okay, it depends honestly, guys. Like if you guys don't care about super beams and whatnot, then I guess you could go with either one HP or res. But it's honestly in your favor. Like whatever. Wait, gosh. Well, actually no. Wait, let me look at these stats. Okay, HP super bane, res super bane, and speed super bane. Gosh, this game doesn't give him this. This game really doesn't like him to get potential in anything. Gosh, his okay, because like if you guys check on him online, his three super banes are all in the three stats that he would prefer to get banes in, which is sad. But in any case, I don't really think it matters too much because if he's gonna get plus 11 to all stats, that's like his base total is 156 to 157. So if you add 44 to that, that's like in the 90s or even the 200s. So that's really great. Obviously, those additional like spurs and hone or 45s won't add to like arena scores or whatnot, but it's still really high base. I mean, high total points. So that's great. And on top of that, he has Ether. Ether will synergize really well if you have something along the lines of Fury, and also if you don't use a threshold ability such as like okay, like such as Desperation or Vantage. It also honestly also works really well with Quick Riposte. Just saying because if he's gonna get all his HP back up really quickly, then he could definitely like make full use of like Quick Riposte, and you could give him like a heavy blade seal as well. Because the thing is, Fury damage will always take place after every battle. So even if you do bring your HP back up to 100% during battle due to Ether, it will get further reduced back after you get into like okay, after the battle ends, you will suffer the 6 additional damage. Okay, so like I mean, if you get to 31 out of 37, okay, let me check. Do my math. Okay, oops, I accidentally exited out on my screen. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm just leaving it there for now, because I'm mostly just talking in the background. I apologize to those who are like, okay, you're just leaving the screen there. But anyway, I'm mostly just talking about my reviews right now, so hopefully you guys can understand that that's what's going on. Anyway, let me do the calculator first, because right now, his Super Bane brings his HP down to 37, and after every round he takes 6 damage from Fury. So if it's 31 divided by 37, okay, he'll go down to 83%. Oh gosh, they seriously. Okay, okay. So if he takes 12 damage, that's down to 25 out of 37. I mean, okay, like final round would be like 41. So 41, 31, 29, 29 out of 41. Okay, so optimally you would have him at neutral HP. Because after 2 rounds of battles, you could bring him down all the way to like the 70%, 70, 71% HP. So that means like things such as like Vantage or like Q would work. Or you could just like forego the entire Fury set and then just go with like a QR Ether. Or you could keep the Fury as well, just for him to be able to continue to use his full potential and his sealed falchion. Honestly, it's still really great skill a weapon nonetheless. So let me actually just go back here into the more info and then just get more info about what Chrome does. So he has. We've gone through his weapon here. We've gone through Aether. We've gone through Fury. Chill defense. Honestly, chill defense. You don't really need chill defense not that much. You could probably go with a QR on him. QR would be optimal because his base speed isn't that high, so for him to be able to get additional attack would be nice. And Sword Valor, obviously, just if you're probably gonna put him on like a cavalry team or just like a mixed team, so it's either a tactic or emblem, hone or fortify would be great. So that's it for my review on Crom. Let's go to female Morgan. Blar Serpent. Okay. I'm going to assume Blar Serpent is inheritable to other units because might of 12 is not that high, and typically weapons that do have that might and that also have things such as Blar in it are inheritable to other units as well. So it grants defense and res +6 during combat to basically units that are like distance of 2. Basically, I can't think of any other like unless they add a new unit in the future that has a new effect. Then this is basically distant defense, guys. This is defense. Honestly, a really great skill for really great weapon with its ability that you could put on like any unit in general. If you're not into like the Blar blade or like blade tomes in general, you could go with like an enemy route. That's assuming though that you're going to be mostly focusing on dealing with enemies that are too distance away. Iceberg, really great. Let me pull up her stats just to be clear, because I do know for sure she has terrible defense. I don't know about her speed and whatnot. I think her speed is like 33ish. Okay, her speed is 30. 30 speed. This is probably a reference to Robin being slow, or maybe she was slow in the game. I didn't play the game, so that's my defense. But in any case, you probably want to run QR on her, especially since she's an enemy based unit. Guard 3 is also a great budget. It's a really great budget option, but I definitely go with QR maybe as you know a slot, a seal slot. You also do have the option of putting a different seal, like such as an additional distant defense. Oh gosh, now I think about it, it's also possible to run a triple distant defense. Oh gosh, if you do that, she's gonna be murderous. Like that would definitely make up for her lack of defense. Like archers and daggers, they're not gonna be able to do that much as much damage as before, because that's honestly more than double her defense. Because her base defense is 16. If you do triple distant defense, you get plus 18. Oh, that's scary, guys. 34 defense is already actually really great. But then like the res, that's where it comes in. So res of 33, and it goes up to 51 with triple this defense. Gosh, that's crazy. Honestly, as a unit, she's really great. She's definitely gonna get doubled with a speed of 30. So for her to be able to tank hits that easily, or that hard, she can definitely make use of like triple distant defense. Like any unit in general can. In terms of inheritance, I would say if you want, you can inherit her weapon to like a unit that has like, for example, really great defense and res, and also low speed. I'm not really sure what type of unit that would be. Maybe Robin, but the problem is Robin also has low res in exchange for higher defense, so it might not be the case. And he also prefers his weapon, the Raven tone, because it also works well as like, okay, he could deal with colorless units as well. And overall as a unit, she's really great. I would recommend giving her, let's see, a Speed Bane, because the thing is, you could obviously tell she is an enemy phase unit. So, and one great thing about running her as an enemy phase unit is that if she, especially with her bulk, you could get her to get double, but she won't be taking that much damage. And then you can combat back with an iceberg. Because your enemy would attack twice, you would attack once, that would charge it fully, and then the second attack can use Iceberg. You can also use like another something else such as let's see, maybe healing type. Because the thing is QR like is dependent on your HP. Unless of course you're in arena, then like arena obviously you're not gonna be attacking that many times. Because if you're setting this as your arena defense. Oh, but man, this is intense. Okay. One thing to note though is that she does have a super boon HP, but obviously you guys should not rely on a super boon HP. HP is honestly a stat that should be reduced, honestly. In a lot of cases, not something people want to just get used. One thing you would probably actually no, I don't think it matters if you avoid this round. But then she does have a super bane in defense. The only normally I would be like, okay, avoid super banes, go for the super boons and whatnot. But the thing is, her super boon is in HP. She doesn't have any form of super boon, and the thing is, that super boon will lead her to 151. But normally she's at 150, and because of the bins and whatnot, honestly, actually yeah, avoid the super bane because that's gonna bring you down to the 149s, and that's a huge pain in the ass. But honestly, at this point, you're probably not gonna use her for like arena teams because if it's gonna be based on points, you're probably not gonna be going too much for that. In any case, she's honestly a really great unit because the thing is, you also have to take into consideration the fact that she's the first normal summon 5-star or 4-star if they do reduce her. Anyway, she's the first normal blue tome or any blue tome flyer unit to be added to the game, like where you can join or anyway and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully Jordan, you're also enjoying because you're like the only viewer I think right now, unless you left. Anyway, hopefully you're enjoying the stream. I'm mostly just doing reviews right now. Okay, next up, mirror stance. Honestly, just replace that and give her something along the lines of distant defense. Yeah, especially because like her attack, I think her attack is pretty respectable enough. Her attack is typically 34, so if you add the additional 12, it would go up to 46. Definitely respectable. I'm pretty sure you could also upgrade that as well and put that along the lines of, okay, you could probably upgrade her maybe defense or maybe res. I honestly would probably go with defense because if I'm going to be having her as a enemy phase unit, her res is already so high as it is. I'm also going to lean towards my Bane and speed because you want her to get double, but also because of her tankiness, she's going to be able to easily take those hits and to finish off with an iceberg and still have QR set in stone. And mostly the addition to defense would be mostly to deal with archers and daggers. Archers and daggers because they're also distant base. So her normal defense is 16. If you upgrade her weapon through weapon refinery, it will go up to 20. And if you also use a triple distant defense set, it will go up to 38 during the enemy phase. So during enemy phase, she can have a tankiness of 38 defense and 51 res. Amazing as it is, like that's really great. And on top of that, you could also like maybe depend on like okay, her own buffs, like because all this doesn't take into consideration any like ally buffs. So if you have like a defense tactic from like a brave, from like a legendary Ike, that 38 goes up to 44. Shocking, gosh. And if you put on a flyer emblem, that's even better because flyer emblem obviously you're going to be having flyer buffs. Like her 46 attacks going to go to 52. Her speed, you honestly don't want her to be too speedy, but a lot of units are speedy as it is these days, so I don't think you have to worry too much about that. Her defense is going to go up, but then her res can actually go up to all the way to 57 during the enemy phase. During enemy phase, guys. During enemy phase. So that's honestly really great. One more option though, just to be safe, is you could use let's see, I think it was civilian shield. Forgot which shield it was. It's Mikhail's shield, which is the seal now. Or you could like add on to like as an A slot. Alright, okay, you're just here to see how we play. Well, anyway, I might go into that later on. I'm mostly today I'm gonna do like a short stream. Zordon, I'm talking to, yes. So I'm mostly just gonna go over here reviews, try all the new stuff because you're coming at like I'm not sure if this is an optimal time because you did miss out on a shit ton of stuff like in the previous events. So you did miss out a lot, but then hopefully it'll be alright. You can catch up. It's mostly just it's a gotcha game, obviously, and honestly, the game improves over time, like very much so over time. And so I think maybe like in the future you should be able to catch up. It might take a few months though. Just depends on your luck in the gotcha summoning rounds. Okay, so anyway, I think that should conclude my review for female Morgan. Very great unit, very tanky. You should invest. She's a unit that you should invest entirely in terms of her tankiness, because it's really rare for you to be able to find a unit this great at taking. Or you could just transfer her tome onto like other units. Like if you could find a unit that's even better than her at taking hits, and that's also another great thing. Anyway, let's move on. Finally, we have Male Morgan, a red tome mage. So let me pull up his stats for a second. Morgan, male. So adorable. Honestly, so adorable. Alright, well, let's start off with his weapon, Grima's Truth. Might of 14. I'm pretty sure this is not inheritable. Pretty sure. Unlike his female counterpart. So grants defense plus 3, great right there. He only has a defense of 20, like base, so like it goes up to 23, which is totally alright. After combat, if unit is attacked, so enemy phase obviously. Oh no, never mind. Forgot. This is like Soph ability. So this is basically a repetition of Soph in the form of mage. So inflicts attack speed on target and foes within 2 spaces, and also grants attack speed to units and allies within 2 spaces. Okay, well that's basically a form of drive spirit right there, and also a threaten. A form of threatens attack and speed. Great weapon, great weapon. In terms of stats and whatnot, that's really great. Let's see. In terms of his playstyle, he's definitely player phase. Very much so, because this requires him to actually attack and whatnot, and it will debuff the enemies. And it also lasts for 1 turn. So typically, if 1 turn would be okay, your turn as well as your enemy's turn, I believe. Shit. To be honest, I forgot. Okay, there's a typical discrepancy about this. I forgot which one this is, but then there's like a discrepancy between like, okay, your next turn or your enemy's next move. So there's that kind of shit as well. Honestly, I do believe this should also include your enemy's turn as well, because like usually the turn counter increases like every so often. So, and usually when I'm playing the games and whatnot, it's like the turn counter for you doesn't go up until like your enemy turn goes through. So I'm pretty sure this includes your enemy's phase as well. But anyway, that's a huge debuff, and it's a huge buff for your ally. So honestly, Morgan should be one of your first units to attack. That way his buffs can go onto your other units, and then they can also act upon with those buffs. So yeah, that's really great. I still prefer his sister based on like all these stats, because her I mean no, not sister, his female counterpart, because his female counterpart does have the ability to just like rake in inherit it to other people, and so that's really great as it is. Dragon Fang, I mean, he doesn't have the best attack, honestly. Yeah, he also has alright res. He has a super boon in res, guys. Actually, that's really great, honestly. Super boon in res. He also has Supermoon HP, but that's not great. Not great. No, don't go there. Don't go there. I'd honestly go with the plus 30, either plus speed or plus res. But then his total stats is 150 to 151, and he also doesn't suffer any super banes. So it really doesn't matter whether you go to super boon res or not, or super boon HP. Honestly, based on his stats, I'd probably go with speed. Because one thing that I might, it's a gimmick, but it's mostly because he's like a support, a player phase support unit. I'm calling him support because of his form debuff, which is basically, if you have a debuff skill and whatnot, stuff like that, I'm calling you support. So there. Anyway, because he's more like a support unit, let's see, does he come with, no, he does. Actually, yes, he does. Dual range 3. Let's see. Honestly, dual range 3, I don't know if that's too great of a skill. Like, it's alright, but all it does is it neutralizes foes' bonuses. And I don't think that really, that'd be really great on my opinion. Definitely, his sister's honestly way better in terms of like the way she's built. And I mean, not sister, female counterpart. Yeah, female Morgan is a lot better built overall than male Morgan. And then finally, yeah, male Morgan has spur, defense, and res 2. Not too great because it is a spur skill, so it basically requires that your unit to be next to him. So it does limit movement, and also is counteractive upon in part because of his own. Okay, I have like a drive skill of some sort, or like a hone or fortify based on that. Yeah, hones. So okay, so yeah, that overall he's not that great. One thing I was gonna say, like, okay, if he didn't have like a beast skill slot, you might be able to like do a sweep skill, like wind sweep or water sweep, something along those lines. Because especially with something like water sweep or like against an enemy with like less speed than him, he doesn't have too much speed where he's able to do much. But then when if he does have enough speed, he can make sure that they don't counterattack, and after that give spread around his debuffs and buffs. So that's honestly really great. Okay, so yeah, I think that's gonna conclude my review. Now to get back to your question, Zoran 5, to get more hero feathers, there are honestly a lot of ways. For starters, you have quests, daily quests, and you just have quests in general. That's one. That's like one way. Yeah, that's one way you could do it. Another way is through your story modes and whatnot. Okay, they added a new one. I should check that out later, but I'll do that later. So they have things like main quest, paralogs, whatnot. I cleared those, but then something I think in the chain challenges and whatnot, for example, they give feathers there as well if you want. They also give feathers weekly on a weekly basis or whenever for every arena season. Like the prize, check rewards, and prize also includes feathers. That's another thing. Let's see. Another good one as well are these events. Like there was one event that just happened yesterday or 2 days ago, and they basically gave like 3 rounds of feathers. So obviously you just missed out on that if you're saying that you started today. I'm sorry to hear that. And you can also do special quests as well. Those can also offer feathers or orbs. Orbs are even better, honestly. And finally, it's not too much not really recommended, but you also have this. Send home. So you click on units, and you can see you can gain feathers. You basically send them home or like sacrifice them in return for feathers. So that's basically how you get feathers in this game. Honestly, the last option is only like whenever you have too much, like basically if you have too many units and whatnot, and then you need to just send him home. But then it's like, yeah, that's basically it. Celia should have won that event. Selka. I was like on Team Grima. I mean, I play Shadows of Valencia, but I just chose him. I don't know. I just did. Cause like between waifu material or like OP character, I chose OP character. Wife in terms of waifu, it's like I'm not saying that she's a terrible unit. She's like a really great player phase unit for sure. Like if you've seen her stats, like you could like do all sorts of different stats on her, and she would still be amazing. But I just prefer Rima or Robin, Dragon Robin. He's a really great character like overall, and his builds are like amazing as well. So yeah, that concludes how your question on how to get hero feathers. So I think right now I did say this will be a short stream, but I think I might just like do a little bit of summoning. So basically, because the thing is, I don't plan to like actually go full front with all these banners and whatnot. So I think I'm just gonna use my free summons on each of them. And this one, I'm going for the blue. Oh gosh. Because the thing is, Chrom is amazing. I really like Chrom. But female Morgan's alright. He's my least concern. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna see. Let's see what do I get as an option. Okay. Oh gosh. Well, I'm just gonna go red. Let's go red. Let's see what we get. Come on, Snow. Oh, fuck you, Paula. Fuck you, Paula. Oh gosh, okay, I need to expand now. Okay, here's the deal. Do I have anything? Yeah, she's great. What are you talking about? Yeah, she's great. Honestly, if you're gonna start out for now, here's the thing. Actually, let me send home one character first. I know I said it's not recommended, but I don't want to like crowd out too much because I don't know who to pass to who. So let's see, who should I sacrifice? Who shall I send home? Oh my gosh. Should I send her home, Baruka? Let's see. What does she have any good inheritance? I mean, she has slaying axe, but I already have a slaying axe. I mean, not kill. She has killer axe, but I already have Sheena to fodder in future. What do you mean WoW? WoW to what? WoW to Celica being good, or WoW to me sending home character? So yeah, I'm gonna send both of them home. I don't need it. I don't use them. Okay. I'll just send Jagan home, I guess. So next, obviously going for the red, and fuck me. Oh my gosh. Seriously? A banner full of faction users and I don't get like that. I don't even like Florina, oh my gosh. She took Hector, guys. She took Hector. Like, if you play Fire Emblem 7, she was one of the possible characters to take Hector as the wife / husband. I don't like that. Fodder banner. Okay, so we have TA, we have Fury. Let's see, what was he again? He was, I think he was like Wings of Mercy. Type 2, I have no idea. Honestly, gosh. I really want to go for, colorless or red. Either one. I don't care about the other colors. And there we go. Let's just go for colorless. Klein is honestly, of course, the best 4-star fighter in the game. And there we go. There we go. Klein just pops in. Like there's no big deal. Okay, I guess I got one good something, I guess. Are these all at like... Okay, they're focused 4 and 5 stars, guys, okay? I mean, I had the chance to get him as a 5-star, but I didn't. Whatever. It's always great to get Kleins. Okay, so that concludes the summoning portion. All my free summons. I honestly don't plan to use my orbs until they choose your legend. I'm hoping they don't release something that's gonna tempt me to go into um all the future banners. Oh, that's what you meant, Jordan? The amount of allies? Honestly, no. That I only have like 300. Like there are a lot of people who have like thousand, like over a thousand. Like the whales. We are talking about the whales who spend a shit ton of money on this game. Okay, they have like they would like access like open up new slot for heroes. Open. Like, I don't want to spend orbs on that shit. I want to spend them on heroes. All right. Hero quests are amazing. Heroes are amazing because they can be used. Like I'd rather get my chance of a 5-star than just spend more slots. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into here. I'm just gonna go do these quests. Let's see. Do I have any level 1 characters that I actually want to use in the future? Like, do I have like, for example, a 5-star that's level 1? I don't plan to ever use her, so I don't give a shit. Daddy Hector. I gotta make sure I level up Daddy Hector. Okay, so I'm gonna go into quests. I'm going to go to team with. Okay. I need. Okay. So I need to unequip Ninian's weapon so I could actually go full throttle on auto battle. And then I'm just gonna let Hector mow down all the enemies. Cause that's how he works, guys. That's how he works. Daddy Hector's gonna mow down the people. And it's also 2 times SP. So okay, Jordan, I mentioned earlier like a great time. Great time to spam for SPs would be now, like leveling up your Celica, like do so as much as possible. Spam training towers. You said you wanted feathers, right? Well, these training towers come with quests that offer. Okay, I did that earlier, but yeah, all these tower stratagems they offer like orbs and feathers. So honestly, right now now would be a great time to have your Celica spam through all these stratagems along with whatever other units that you want to do. Gather some SP. That way you could use her skills and also be able to like clear for more of these. Okay, I have 20k. So here, let's show you what it looks like when you actually spend feathers. Okay. Actually, yeah. So let's spend it on Sheeta. I don't have any other units right now that I want to spend on. So yeah, let's spend it on Sheeta. Sheeta, I will use it. I will use this new power to help everyone. Alright. Well, this new power you have right now is going to be merged with your current self. Oh my gosh. Sheeta. Wait. Okay, yeah. Sheeta. Sheeta. Yes. 40 plus 39. Sheeta honestly is really great. Like her she's an armor and horse slayer, which is amazing. Like I have her wing sword and everything equipped, which is awesome. So that's great on my part. So now she's 40 plus 3. So I'm one step forward into building a great Fire Emblem. I just need to like honestly replace my blue unit flyer because it's a Claire right now and Claire sucks. Claire sucks, guys. Honestly, yeah. We should be already set. So let's go into here. Let's not waste any more time.
You'll make the right choice.
Yes. I made the right choice when I summoned you. Too bad you're minus attack. Oh yeah. By the way, Jordan, gotta make sure to check your IVs on your units. If you want, you could also just Google your character, so like Fallen Celica, FEH Fallen Celica. Look at her stats and then just compare, and see like, okay, is she plus or minus of whatever, or is she just neutral? Because like if she's minus attack or minus speed, I feel sorry for you. I mean, I also feel sorry for myself for getting a minus attack Hector again. Okay, I've only ever pulled Hector twice. One time for the regular, another time for LA Hector. Both of them are minus attack. Yeah, feel sorry for me, man. Okay, hello Sastro, Gunthra. I never had you, but I don't care. Congratulations on your victory. Word of it is spreading, even to where I have concealed myself. The rumors say you defeated not just one, but two of Muspel's generals. Your strength grows, and I look forward to the day when we can finally meet. You will find me to the west. I await you in the sanctuary at Schnarhof. I hope I didn't butcher that. Schnarhof. Fjorm. It will take us over 2 weeks to travel to Schnarhof. That region of Nif has been completely abandoned. All that remains is ruins. So your sister's trapped in ruins, basically. All fine. But it is there that we can meet your sister, Princess Gunthra, and discover the key to defeating Suitor. We don't have time to waste. Alright. Morgan. Level 14. It doesn't matter. Let me move you. Let me move you over.
What do you want?
I want you to be plus attack. That's what I want. Alright, anyway, continue spamming. To the power of other battle. Yes. And I forgot to read that, but whatever. Let's move on. We get orbs, we get orbs. The Brandon Knight.
Very well.
Alright. I am Crom of Lise. Or, shit, I butchered that. Thanks to this contract, and also for the sake of my friends, I cannot let you pass. Well, fuck you. Anyway, let's move on. Boom, boom, boom. You dead to me. Yes, can't last. Actually, now that I think about it, I could probably like get him another skill. Oh gosh, let's do that after this. No post-battle dialogue, or did I accidentally skip that? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's give Hector his dutiful shit. Alright, you get this encounter. Basically what Hector is very well known for in this game. So who's good from the new gacha? Bruh, Zordon. I just went over like a good 20-minute review of the new heroes. So honestly, Crom and female Morgan are the better of the three. Male Morgan, he's like, meh. Are you sure you started just today? Cause you knew about Silica, like from the Tempest, from the just the recent event. So I'm hoping you're lying when you said you started today, cause you just missed out on my favorite banner of all time. In which case I only got 2 of the 4 units. And that was LA, and I basically got LA Hector. And bruh, LA Hector is the bomb. You also missed the legendary banner just now. Just like recently. Sorry, a week ago? Okay, so I'm hoping that you summon on those banners. I'm just hoping. Cause like you got the 20 orbs from the DICE awards that whatever like Fire Emblem Heroes got. And you also like had like plenty of time to like spam all your like stamina so you could get orbs. So I'm hoping you got more than just Celica. I'm hoping. And I'm also hoping that you use your orbs on all the legendary and also the LA Love the Bounce banner. Like bro, when they were like, okay, another Valentine's event banner came out, I was like, okay, it's just gonna be a bunch of waifus, and then they base it off of my favorite game of all time, Fire Emblem: The Blazing Sword, and then they featured Hector. I was so mad because I spent all my orbs on all the other banners. I was like, fuck you, intelligent systems. Banner? Yes, banner. Summon. That's basically what we call the banner, the summons. Banner, banner, Banner. So like Banner, the name of Banner is Love Abounds. The name of Banner is Legendary Banner, Legendary Heroes, um, Legendary Ephraim, stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you were spending all your orbs because we just had some of the best banners of all times. I mean, Love Abounds banner was really great, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, my voice is cracking. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I just had a drink of water. Wait, how many orbs do you spend for just a single Celica? Please tell me you didn't spend that much. Because I feel bad, man. I mean, at the same time, though, I spent like 100 something orbs on the Love Bounce banner before I got like a Hector, and that was like without like 5 stars, like 150 something orbs. And in total, I spent about 400 orbs on like the Love Bounce banner. I was so crazy. Okay, I mean like in 3 summons you got Celica, but the thing is you had the Dice Awards. You also had like a bunch of other orbs that you probably could like spend. Like for example, you could have been going through all these story modes and whatnot to like get all the orbs. So you could have done that. But then I guess you could wait for like new banners in the future. But then Lava Bound, also Hector, my favorite character of all time. You missed out on him. So that was sad. That's sad. But then a 5 star and 3 summons, that's pretty good. That's honestly pretty good. But anyway, I think I've been delaying this too much. Okay, look at this look at my stream right now and look to your left. Fuck. Okay, look at my screen and look to your left. What is the character you see? You see Hector with his battle axe, his berserk arm mats on the left side. That is Hector. That is who you missed out on. That is who you missed out on. Hector. My favorite character of all time. Oh my gosh, I love him too much. He's definitely one of my favorite characters of all time. Anyway, we've been pushing this back too long. Let's continue. The Tactician's Daughter. Aw, Morgan.
Of course.
I'm still auto-battling this shit. I'm Morgan, daughter of the genius tactician Robin. Let's see who has the better mind for strategy, you or me. You like Felicia? She's meh, in my opinion. I mean, Felicia's... Okay, what's up? Felicia. Dagger, right? Okay. I play Fates. I'm blanking out. I'm pretty sure Felicia is... Okay, I'm pretty sure it was Felicia's playing everything. Yeah, I mean, she's alright. Her Felicia's play upgrade is pretty nice. She also has the res to be able to take magic attacks and whatnot. So that's honestly really great in that aspect.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
Of course.
So yeah, I mean, Felicia's
You'll
alright,
make
but
the
then
right
you do have to
choice.
invest somewhat. And I'm not sure if you have that really have that option as like a new player. It's gonna take a lot of investment, honestly. You need to get to 5 stars, you need to get to 40, and also because she's a type of unit that can show up as a 3 star as well. You can actually like invest into like a plus 10 Felicia if you are willing to invest that much though. Still though, as a new player, I think that's a good option. Is it? Okay. Seriously? Is that alright? Okay, because because the thing is like my computer is like It was at 8% sound. So like, I mean, I can also bring this down a bit. Okay, okay. Actually, yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring this down. Okay, so give me a thumbs up or like some sort of sign that says, okay, its volume is good whenever you get the chance. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go back into here. I'm looking forward to learning all the strategies the Order of Heroes uses. Thanks for the lesson. Or join my army, you can learn more about that shit. Alright. Switch Hector over here. I don't need you to do too much clearing. Because Hector doesn't really need to take too much damage. Anyway, Hector's gonna move forward from there. Yes, this instant counter, bro, is amazing. Okay, I'm pretty sure, like, the volume should be right. Gather around, everyone. It's time to put our hands together and deal with a situation. What now? What now? Still the same. Are you sure? Okay, bro, okay. Let's see. Because the thing is, it's 4%. Gosh. How is this possible? Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. Because the thing is, I can barely hear the sound from the game. Okay, I can barely hear it. The scouts have reported back. The Muspel army is searching high and low, and they're right in our path. Somehow, they predicted our movements and got in ahead of us. Okay, tell me again if it's still the same or if it's alright. I've lowered the desktop audio down so much, and I've also lowered my overall PC volume down to like 2%. So like hopefully that's alright now. If we keep heading toward Princess Gunther's location, they'll find her, and they'll kill her. Oh, sister. Can we get in contact with her and change the meeting spot? What do you say, Sasuke? I don't think that'll work. They've already anticipated our movements once. They can do it again. The way things are going now, we have no means of meeting up with Princess Gunther. That's what you're telling us, isn't it? But what can we do? This is where the tactician comes in. Princess Fion, tell me everything you know about this region. Start with the geographical features. Just tell her, ask her to give you a map. Gosh, sounds like you might already have an idea, Prince Alphonse. I'm not sure yet. Dalp is not good for a leader, man. Let's put our heads together, Sasuke. Alright, well anyway. Like hard. They've changed direction. Now they're headed north. What's their game? I don't know. So you can't anticipate. If they're after a weapon, or if they hope to lure us into a trap, then they keep heading west. But their destination has changed. What is it, then? An ally? Is it a Reniverse? But who? You know as well as I do that it will take more than military might to defeat Father. Okay, I mean they're keys, but then they're like enemy NPCs. But if you don't know, cause like you just joined the game, like the choose your legends banner features 4 units that will be released in the future that players chose, and will definitely be released to players for opportunity to be summoned. And one of them was a villain, and that villain is Veronica. So if you are going through the story mode and whatnot, right now you would definitely know who Veronica is. She's like the enemy green mage. Very great. It's very great that she an enemy unit for the first time will be released, and maybe in the future these kinds of characters will be released as well. Anyway, if they are seeking aid, then perhaps there's a rite that can be performed here in Nifl. I guess they're seeking one of the surviving members of the royal family. Princess Gunther is said to wield great magical power. Maybe her? Maybe she's hiding in the north. Okay. Prediction. There's more to be heard. Okay, because the thing is, they said royal family, so there might be more members, possibly. I mean, I don't mind. I'll do that for this, though. It may be so. Sadly, it makes no difference if they're heading north. That tells us that she's in the north. Let's assume for a moment that she's actually in the south. Oh yeah, by the way, while I'm reading this, if you want, you could also set your main unit as a character that I could review. Because the main reason I have my friend code set there, excuse me, is because I also do hero reviews. So if you do have like a fully built Celica, then I could review her or give you recommendations of her. Anyway, let's assume for a moment that she's actually in the south, and they're trying to throw us off their trail. Sooner or later, they'd have to change direction and head south. But I deployed troops all over the region. The net is already tightening around them. And if Princess Kuntra were to appear, I would recognize her at a glance. No matter what they are, the Askrans will never meet up with her, not as long as we lead this army. I mean, she's got a point. She's got a point. Anyway, let's continue. Sheath steel. Actually, no. Mrs. give you. Okay, you sent it. Let us meet and greet. Okay, new unit there. Which one are you? I'm assuming it's this one. Okay, so you built it all the way. Let me check her IVs for you. I'm not sure if you know how, but then you can basically just go to Google. You could go to like Gamepedia or GamePress. So Celica, Fallen Heroes. Oh gosh, it's so cold. If you're like, why is your voice vibrating? It's because I'm shivering as fuck right now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's check her stats. Oh gosh. Okay, right away, she's minus HP. Not sure how, if that's a good thing or bad thing. It depends. That I think it's probably a good thing. Neutral speed. Okay, so she's not plus defense. She gets the plus defense from there. Okay, she's plus res, and she gets a super boon res. So that's actually not bad. Not bad. Because then she won't be taking too much damage from either one. Okay, so based on her stats right now. Okay. Here's one problem though. Actually, no. I don't. It might not be too much problem. So first things first, you want to max out her speed as much as possible. She is supposed to be a player phase unit, and she hits really hard and really fast. So her beloved Sophia gives her +4 to all her stats. So she would get like 56 attack, 39 speed, 34 defense, and 34 res. You could decrease your enemy with the highest speed by 7. Super great. And you want units, your allies or your other units in your team to be able to buff up your Selka, because right now it sounds like you don't have any other units that are 5 stars. So you should probably invest in units that might be able to buffer up, or just save orbs to get more units, and just hope you get a 5 star. Just hope. Honestly, that's basically how the game's set in stone. So yeah, the best one, some of the best ace skills that you could use is like Swift Sparrow 2, Fury. You could also use things such as, let's see, you could also use Death Blow or Speed or quick Darting Blow as well. Boosting up her speed will be very helpful in this case because she could go up to like 39 with her beloved Sophia. And on top of that, you could give her like an additional 6 from Darting Blow to 446. Additional 4 attack and speed with Swift Sparrow, etc. etc. You could also, it's not recommended, but you can also go with Life and Death 3. The only problem is that it hinders her tankiness. So, and that's actually, she's actually pretty good at that. So it's not recommended. Okay, and let's see. Seal, you all needs to work on that. So one thing I can say for sure is add a Cisco and change her Luna to something else. Like honestly, she should not use something like Luna. Luna in its own right is not good unless because there are a bunch of other better three costs. And with her stats, you should she's a player phase, so the thing is you're gonna attack, your enemy attacks, and then you attack again. So one thing you could use is you could use something along the lines of like soul or after yeah, soul. I believe soul a two turn healing skill should two turn healing skill should be special would be nice. You could also use something like Moonbow instead of Luna. It's minus 30 percent, but it only costs 2, and you're probably gonna be proccing it every battle, which is really nice. And you can also use other things, but I would not recommend Luna. Luna is not good on her, honestly. And one other thing that you could do in your A slot is put distant defense. The only problem is you want to conserve as many 5 stars as possible, and distant defense. No, not distant defense. Distant counter. Distant counter is placed on Hector, and Hector is a really OP character, so you probably shouldn't do that at all. So yeah, in terms of your question, how to get more SP, just do battles. Like, just do random battles. Okay, I'm gonna show you like right here, like one example. You go into a quest. Okay, Hector might be too high level, but then like you battle. Let's skip. Let's just get close enough. I'll cancel it. Boom. Okay. Okay, here's the first example that you do. Level up. Your Selka's leveled up max already. And then see, Hector also gets additional. Oh shit, I fucked that up big time. But yeah, Hector also got additional SP for beating an enemy. So in most types of battles, you can get extra SP from battling. The only exceptions are like events, such as like arena. Like you can't get it from arena. You also can't get it from like events such as like the previous player voting gauntlet. But in general, you can get like you basically get SP from just battling. I'm pretty sure you that's basically it. That should be for SP. If you want, you have any more questions. Hopefully the stream itself was helpful. You could definitely like and subscribe. I'm just gonna say this right now so you don't forget. Like and subscribe to my channels. I do go on Twitch and also on YouTube. And I do run a Discord channel, which I still need to have people join because I think it's still empty right now. It's been a while since I last checked, but I'm pretty sure no one joined yet. But you could ask personal questions down there, like in my Discord as well, if you want, when I'm off stream. And when I say personal, I mean like questions about the games and whatnot, or like schedules or scheduling, because I could probably, like, over time, once more people actually join the chat, I can also do more in there. And yes, thank you. You should definitely do both Twitch and YouTube, because you're in Twitch right now, so I'm assuming you did on Twitch. So you can also do it on YouTube in case. And just in case, it doesn't hurt. Right, thank you for the subscription anyway, or following. Alright, so yeah, that's honestly how you would do Hector. I mean, no, in units in general, just attack, battle more enemies, and make sure that HP difference isn't too high. As in, just have make sure your unit doesn't have too high of a level, because if your enemy is too low of a level, it will stop rewarding you SP for defeating them. It needs to be at least like 8 to 10 levels at most. So like if you're like level 40, you should be battling level units. The enemies are like level 32 and above. That's how it's basically said. Is it really? Shit, please don't tell me that was why. And fuck. I need to get out. Oh gosh. Is this seriously? Okay. Hopefully that's. Oh, please don't tell me that's why no one joined. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'll fix that um after the stream. Hopefully that won't be pose too much of a problem. Oh my gosh, I accidentally turned off the screen. Okay, we're back in. Is Daylight a good special? Uh, is Daylight the final version? Because there's Soul and Daylight stuff like that. Forgot. The problem is Daylight is very ill used at all. Like at all. No. In this case, it won't because the thing is, you want either a you want a 2-turn cooldown. In Celica's case, and also daytime is not the fully highest possible value because daytime is like has different evolutions in terms of its special. So there's like daytime can go into noontime. It could be upgraded to noontime, or it could be upgraded to soul, which in a lot of cases can be upgraded to ether, which is a restricted skill. So let me check. Soul. I'll check first. See like soul's cooldown. Soul is also 3-turn cooldown, so that might not be good. Let's see. Noontime. How many? Noontime should be 2 charge. Okay. Yeah. Noontime is honestly your best bet in terms of Celica. It's not the most optimal because the thing is a lot of people use units like Celica for like for arenas where you're not battling for too long, so survivability is not an issue. But the thing is, like for you, in your case, since you're just starting the game, a lot of times you want to do like you'd probably be looking to do things such as okay, you could do training towers. Training towers isn't gonna worry about the issue of like survivability, but there are things such as chain challenges and whatnot. There's also squad assault doesn't require that. Let's see. There's chain challenges and there's also um these kinds of special trainings. So in battles where they take a long time or like over time where you have to like sustain your units, in this case you could use Celica to have something along the lines of new time instead of like her special because Luna, she's already dealing hits like a truck. And honestly, based on my experience, a lot of times when I'm using specials that deal extra damage, it usually just ends up becoming overkill. Like you're doing like 30 damage per attack, and your enemy has like 18 HP left. Like, bruh, I don't think you need that much. And then after that, you trigger your special. Like those are like the worst because it just wastes your special. So I don't. I only lean towards them like if like okay like I'll be able to avoid getting counter attacked. For example, that's basically the main concern there. So yeah. Let's see what else. But then in most cases, if you're building a Celica, the best thing you could do is probably Moonbow or Ether. Ether would honestly be really is an okay possibility, but the problem is that Celica's weapon does deal damage back to her, so it's really hard to sustain her unless you have a unit like an ally that can like give her extra HP like through like reciprocal aid or ardent sacrifice or like um the special from Micaiah, like sacrifice in general, things like that. You could do that as well to sustain your Celica. So it honestly depends on your team. So it's not just Celica that you have on your team. It's like a group of 4 people. And if you have a unit that's supportive on your team that can provide Celica with HP through ardent sacrifice or reciprocal aid, you don't need Celica to have Soul or Noontime or stuff like that. You could just have her go all out And honestly, I know I recommended to use like a healing special earlier, but that was only because you only have one 5-star right now, and typically you don't want to invest too much in your 4-stars. So like, it would be really great if you did something such as go into okay. So like okay, I was fixing something real quick. But in any case, it's honestly better if you go into like something like special maps, into like special training, and you had something such as noontime or so or whatever, because that was the same Celica for a very long time, and you could just spam that over and over again without wasting too much time. So you could like get Celica to get all racking all those SPs. Yeah, honestly, super long explanation, and it depends on what path you want to take. If you do want to invest more time building up SP on Celica, or do you want to like try to like do more gotchas, get more orbs, try to get more 5-stars? Because honestly, you don't want to invest too much in 4-stars. The only good thing about investing in 4-stars is if you get invest like a really good 4-star and then madly do like a 4-star plus 10 merge. Okay, okay. Well, thank you for telling me all this. I did. Oh gosh. Let me edit. Okay. TY for telling me. I will edit panels. Let's see. That should be okay. That should be it. I switched the position between the donate page and also the info page. So the YouTube screen channel link should be alright. Worst comes to shove, I could create additional panels that just links to different pages, including my YouTube page. So yeah, it should be working alright. Okay, TY for telling me that. That should be fixed. And yeah, I honestly wanted to do a custom link, but then because I'm like a newer streamer, I haven't really gotten that many views or subscribers yet, which is why I'm like, okay, subscribe to both, guys, both Twitch and YouTube, so that I can like get that opportunity later on to like just change my YouTube links and whatnot, just to make things more customizable, because I'm not there yet. But then TY for going for it. In any case, for yeah, for basically for someone like you where you only have one 5-star unit. Actually, no, wait, totally forgot. Like, okay, here's the easy way to get another 5-star unit, and you may thank me later. Okay, so go into story mode, go to pair logs, and beat this first one right here. TYTY. Oh, that's your username, my freestyling. Okay, so basically, what happened recently is okay, yeah. So basically, what happened recently is like we had like a choose your hero, like a free 5-star unit that anybody can get. And the way they had it set up is that they create a new pair log, Xenolog 3. So it's basically under story mode. And this is basically you basically do this one quest, and in the end, you get you get a blessing, an Earth's blessing, as well as Brave Ike. I mean Legendary Ike, and on in Legendary Ike is on the right side of my stream right here, like right here. You could get this 5-star unit right now by being People's Hero. So just telling you now, because you only have one 5-star unit, it's extremely important that you get another one right now, like ASAP. Gosh. So yeah, thank goodness I remembered that. So hopefully that helps. That's your second unit right there. And the way you should train him, honestly, is do your straight M quests. Oh shit, that was an accident. Gosh. Might as well. That was an accident. Well, whatever. In any case, you basically do your quests along, and while you're doing those quests, you'll be able to fill those quests, get those rewards, and also be able to like level up through SP and whatnot. TY Shadows here. Oh my gosh, side sync. Just trying to link up, but what the fuck? Okay, I need to fix this. I need to fix this. But anyway, that's basically my recommendation. In terms of all your shit that's going on right now. Okay, I need to force close this, gosh. Okay. So yeah, those are my recommendations right there. Oh my gosh, my stream is buggy. This is painful. Alright, and then I'm gonna restart. Oh gosh, I have so many things that's going on, guys, on my stream right now. And gonna open this up, open up software to be able to do all the shit. And I can finally go back. Okay. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, you guys can definitely ask me for all that shit. Okay, yeah. You have 3 units. Oh yeah, I forgot about Fjorm. Oh my gosh, they kept on talking about it all the time when Fjorm first came out. Okay, guys, you can do like the first quest, a story like book 2, like first version, stuff like that. Okay, so it should be available. Yeah. Okay, we're back online. So yeah, okay, I think if you want, I could talk to you about like what you could do with Fjorm and also Legendary Ike if you want, because you're a new player. And whatnot. And to any viewers out there, just saying right now, now that I'm thinking about it, I have a friend code posted right there. If you want, you could post you could send me an invite friend request, and I could accept. I might as well. So basically, I will do a hero review for you if you send it. So yeah, I'll do those two later. But anyway, I think. What about FGO? That was so random. Oh my gosh, that. What do you mean FGO? That's so random, like out of the blue. If you're asking if I'm doing it, if I also stream FGO, yes, I do also stream FGO. So yeah. But anyway, if you want, I could talk to you about like what you do with your Fjorm and Legendary. Luckily though, you don't have to do much. With them. In any case, you should at this point, since you have these 3 units that are 5 stars, you should start trying to build a team around them. Right now, you have 2 red units and 1 blue unit. So I suggest your final unit to be like a green unit, for example. One good option is a Nino. You could get Nino at 3, 4, or 5 star rarity, and just like try to level her up as well. She's also a really great unit in general, especially for free to play units. I never really went too far with Nino. Excuse me, but yeah. Let's see if you want. I'm just gonna spam these main story quests as I go. Actually, no, I'm not gonna spam them. Hector died earlier because he's a green unit and he died. So yeah, let's see. Anything else you guys want to ask me? Like obviously you could see that one person who was chatting got all this info because he asked or she asked. I'm not going to assume a gender. But yeah, let's see. I guess another thing I could do is arena in case any of you guys are interested in that. Yeah, I'll do arena. We have like 3 days left. I should probably start spending my swords because I'm too lazy. Player phase 1. Alright. Bam.
Round we go.
Hopefully everybody has their shit.
Okay. Understood. Got it. Indeed.
Okay. She moved first. That was shocking.
Here I go.
I must move you there.
Trickery, eh?
Understood.
Round we
Just
go.
move you there and there. Yeah, you do nothing against me, bitch.
Understood.
Whoa.
Command me.
Indeed.
Okay, well,
Got it.
that's one thing I was weirded out by.
Onward.
Anyway, that was easy. Yeah, like you could do anything. As
Okay.
if you can do anything against me.
Here I go.
Oh, let's see what the chef. Okay. She's a bolt fighter, but honestly with like
Understood.
low damage output.
Onward.
I don't really worry too
Trickery,
much
eh?
about that. So just gonna leave it there.
Here I
And
go.
bam. Alright. Okay, do you have your Robin set? Is this male Robin or female Robin? Because I know for sure you can get male Robin from like just summons in general. And you can also get female Robin whenever she comes up on here. So yeah, if you change it to her already, then I could definitely do that. Where are you? I just friended you, what the fuck? I forgot what your name was. I can't read. Okay, where you at? Where you at? No, okay, you still have it set at Celica. That's who you set it as right now. So the way it's decided is either it's like the first unit in your first team, so it would be Black Knight for me, but the thing is there's also another thing where you have summoner support, I believe. Like your favorite? Like who's your favorite? And my favorite is Winter Robin. So I have it set at my Winter Robin. So yeah, male, okay. So yeah, if you want, you could change it to change your support or the first person in your team to Robin, and I could review that person. So you could definitely do that. In terms of team composition, though, I'm hoping you're not saying that you have two red units and two blue units in a single team. Because honestly, you should probably. It's optimal to be able to cover the wide spectrum of colors, including colorless. Honestly, colorless. There are some good colorless units, things such as like Braveland and stuff like that. So I'm hoping when you say male Robin, it's like okay, you're just reviewing male Robin. But then as a team composition right now, if those are your three 5 stars, 3 5 stars right now, you should go with like a green unit. Recommended, recommended. All right. Anyway, let me clear this. So just message in the chat whenever you get the chance to do it. And for the rest of you guys who are watching the stream, you guys can also send your you can also send me a friend request, and I will do a review right now. Because I know a lot of other channels offer friend reviews, but the thing is, their lines are so long. It's like, oh my god, months and months and months. I know I've done that before. Like I've sent a friend request for my hero review, but the guy ended up deciding to just like, okay, I'll just do whoever's watching right now, like random number of you guys, and I'll just reject all the ones that are pending right now. I'm like, fuck, I've been waiting for months. But anyway, let's see, what should I do now? I'll do another arena. You changed it? Alright. I'll do it right now then. Let's see, you should be down here. What are you talking about? This is you, right? I'm pretty sure this is you. Celica, you still Celica. Are you sure you changed? What the fuck? You are still Celica. You're also my only one tier 1 friend, so. You should try to check back on that. I'll do another hero arena dual run. And you guys can watch us how I play, typically. I'm using Sheena because obviously I don't have the other ones. I mean, I have Noe, but she's like a level 1 4-star, so it's like no way, Jose.
Onward.
Let me see.
Agreed.
Pivot.
Understood.
Command me. Understood.
Let's go down
Onward.
there.
Round we go.
Let's go up here.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh shit.
Here I go.
Command me.
Got it.
Yeah, let's do this.
Trickery, eh?
First of all,
Onward.
bitch.
Okay.
Bitch, please.
Indeed. Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Got it.
me. Okay, because the thing is, the Robin can move down easily.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have
Got
to
it.
like escape.
Yeah. Round we go.
Move down there.
Agreed.
Understood.
Let's see.
Onward.
He's on a
Here I go.
tile, so I'm gonna move down
Understood.
here.
Understood.
Okay, then I'm gonna stay
Command
here.
me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Bitch, please. Does he have Brave Weapon? Oh my gosh. Oh fuck, he has Bullfighter too.
Onward.
Agreed.
Oh fuck me.
Trickery, eh? Round we go.
Understood.
Got it.
Let's see.
Okay. Got it. Here I go. Yeah.
Change to down here.
Understood.
Down there, okay. Hopefully things will be settled. Oh fuck me. Okay, never mind. I lost this one. And when I say lost, I mean someone died, so I can't continue this. Because I need to make sure at least everyone survives. Okay, that was just really bad run, guys. I'm too distracted right now. Oh my gosh. Sheena brings down my score so much, but honestly, I don't have any like majorly merged units, so it's like whatever.
Agreed.
Whatever.
Onward.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Indeed.
Boom. Boom.
Got it.
Okay, thank goodness. If she went first, and then okay, never mind. Let's see.
Here
Let's
I
do
go.
this. Do
Command
this.
me.
Do this. Let's do
Trickery,
this.
eh? Yeah.
Well, fuck you, Rock. Fuck you, Ike.
Got it.
Okay, he has QR, obviously.
Round we go.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Agreed.
Understood.
Alright. You have no choice, bitch. Ha ha ha. Mwahaha.
Indeed.
Attack you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you have Wrath active.
Got it.
You have Wrath prepared. Gonna
Onward.
move you up
Understood.
there. Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go down there.
Trickery, eh? Here I go.
Command me. Agreed.
Okay, cause Sheena has a ward. So I'm just gonna move Sheena down.
Understood.
Oh no, never mind, she has 45.
Round
What
we
was
go.
I thinking?
Understood. Here I go.
Okay, there we go. There we go. We good, guys, we good. And just to bait them out. Just to bait them out.
Indeed.
First of all, you dead.
Onward.
Second of all, that's all you got. Boom. Yes. Okay, well, anyway. Any updates? Any updates? I'm just gonna check back to see if your unit changed. It might have been like a time delay. Because the game might just be slow in that aspect. Because of communications. Anyway, let's check back. Yeah, are you sure? It says last play 1 hour ago, so I don't know if you're. Okay, please tell me like which one you are. I'm just gonna go through this and check all the Robins. There's one Robin, another Robin. So I don't know which one you are. If you want, you could tell me. Otherwise, it doesn't look like you changed it or you logged into the game earlier. In any case, let's go continue to play. Ooh, only +2 Reinhardt. Oh, okay. In any case, I think that should be. Maybe I will do one more thing. Yeah, I'll do the rival domain again. Just continuing.
Stand aside.
Okay, y'all can enjoy as I like fuck around with this thing. It's honestly really great. I think this is one of the best features they ever added in the game, honestly.
Very well. Stand
Because
aside.
honestly, this
Wishes,
comes more
certainly.
close
This way?
towards like what the actual game actually
Very
feels
well.
like, the Fire Emblem
Alright.
series.
Yes.
Shall we?
I think that's a wonderful thing. Alright, motherfucker.
Leave it to me.
First of all, you ain't good enough. Oops.
Yes?
Anyway,
Stay alert.
flip
I
you
trust
over.
Of course. That way.
It's just over.
Yes?
Oops. Wrong move.
Let's go. Yes?
Anyway, I'm just gonna leave that there. Y'all ain't got nothing on me. You ain't got nothing
I
on me.
swear it.
Yes.
Very well.
Heal.
Live on.
Damage.
This way? Hmm? Yes?
Obviously, you got nothing
Very
on
well.
me.
What next?
Onward.
Okay, one now, bitch. Oh gosh, that was hilarious. Should I just leave it? I'm
Yes?
tempted. Let's just leave it. Let's see what happens. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, that was a
Stand
fuck up,
aside.
guys.
Let's
That was
go.
a major
Shall we?
fuck
That
up.
way.
Alright, next part.
Certainly.
Gotta do that.
Of course. Very well.
Yes.
Very well.
Can I heal?
Stay alert. Alright.
Okay, he has repositioned.
Live on.
Let's go.
There,
Yes.
and then there. That should be good for now. Next up is...
What next?
Let's go...
This way? Yes?
Live on.
Yes? Very well. That way.
So that...
Leave it to me.
So that...
Let's go.
So that...
Stay alert.
They
Best
can't really
wishes.
reach any of the important ones,
Yes?
so I'm all good.
Of course. Yes?
Okay, and then we have
I'm Sigbert.
him over here. Okay, let's just leave it as that. Okay, so they kill Ephraim.
Live on. Yes.
Boom,
Yes.
boom,
Very well.
boom,
Certainly. This way?
boom,
Shall we?
boom.
What next?
And then finally,
Let's go.
bam, you dead. Yeah, you're the tier 1. I was okay. Yeah, I was pretty sure you're the tier 1 because like, but then it still said cell cut.
Stay alert.
So you're probably gonna have to check
Let's
that
do
out
this
later.
together.
Stand aside. What next? That way. Best wishes. Certainly. Yes? Yes?
Yeah, I'm just gonna back. Okay, never mind. I don't need to back away.
Yes?
Alright, and then finally we have Reinhardt over here.
Understood.
Alright. No, fuck you.
Let's go.
Damn, Sheila kills.
Very well.
Sheila kills.
I'm Sigbert.
Stand aside.
Boom,
Live
boom,
on.
Very well.
boom,
That way.
boom,
Of course.
boom. And then bam. Yes, we good, we good. Okay, I'm gonna check once again. Hopefully you changed. It changed anyway. Hopefully it changed. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm actually quite tired now. Yeah, you're still Celica. And it says 2 hours this time. I mean, I could probably check tomorrow or anything. Either that or I could like try to fix my Discord. Actually, I'll fix my Discord right now. And then once the Discord thing is over and whatnot, I could like you could send me like a PM. And from the PM you could like I could just like send you my analysis. Either that or like next time I do a stream I could like that can be like the first thing I do for like here for Fire Emblem. And then you could probably just check that out. Because it will get stored on Twitch or YouTube. Actually yeah, I'll do that. Because it would be best to just do all the fixes later on. Okay. In any case, it looks like it's not updated fully. I don't know why, but obviously it's still Celica. So I'm just gonna move on. Next time I do Fire Emblem stream, I'll just start off with that, like just reviews. I'll have to take notes somewhere to like do that. All right, but in any case, let's see. Maybe I could do like one more thing. Either that or it could be it for now. Should I? Should I do this? I'm in no rush. That's the thing. Okay, so it has to be an all fire team. Okay, I'm not doing it for all fire. Oh gosh. Okay, so for all the viewers out there right now, friend code, add. I will review your shit. I guess for now, I'll just review the 2 that are pending. I don't know if they added me because they wanted me to do review or because it's just coincidence because they and whatnot. But I guess I'll do review. Delgius, top tier unit, pretty much S plus tier. Cause before he was added to the game, Black Knight was S plus tier, but Zelgius is a better version of Black Knight, so Black Knight got demoted to S tier, and Zelgius is still an S plus tier. So Alondite, amazing weapon, 16 might, distant counter, great. Rally speed and defense, depends. Depends. You honestly don't want to like do too much. You don't want to do a rally skill on him, because he's an armor unit. Like whether or not he's on an armor team or like if he's not on an armor team, you want to be using things such as pivot or swap on him because that way you can like work around his mobility disadvantage. And the thing is, rally speed and defense. Like I know you're using wards and you're probably using a full ward team at this point, but then this really isn't worth. Black Luna, keep that, one of the best skills in the game. Fierce stance, yeah, if he does act very well as an enemy phase unit, so that's great. Warp Pattern. Okay, so some people have a discrepancy with Warp Pattern because they're like, okay, there are like other things you can do. So because like the thing is, it's HP greater than or equal to 80, and if you're on a armor team, this is actually pretty goddamn useless. Pretty goddamn useless. Because the thing is, if you they're basically be stuck up and next to each other. So there's really no need to be using something like that. Just have someone with armor march. Like one person with armor march is great. This is warp pattern is something that you use on a mixed emblem team. Not a armor emblem team. I'm assuming you're armor emblem because you have warp armor. But change warp power to something else. Maybe something along the lines of Vantage or like QR. QR would be way better than warp pattern. My god, I tell you that for sure. Heavy Blade. No, I wouldn't use Heavy Blade on him because the thing is, actually, would I? Okay, so it depends. The problem is he has speed of 33. He's not gonna be doubling anything anytime soon. It's like you hit once, then your opponent hits, then your opponent hits again. So in total, you're getting about 2 charges. I mean, you're getting charged down 3 times. Okay, so you attack once, brings it down to 1, and then your opponent attacks, brings it down to 0. Opponent attacks again, does nothing. If your opponent attacks first, then it's like, okay, it brings it down to 2, you attack, and then your opponent attacks. Still same thing. So Heavy Blade is useless on him. Use it on someone else, and plus attack of 52 isn't high enough for you to be using something along the lines of Heavy Blade. So change out Heavy Blade as well. You could use something like QR in there as well. And Ward Armor, really great, honestly. So yeah, change Assist skill, change Beast skill, and change Seal. If you're not on right now, I'm just gonna reject because like I don't want my list to be too long, and like some people will be okay, my list might get crowded. Let's just leave it there for now. And then I would okay, Brave Roy. I never got him, so don't judge. Attack 55. Yeah, he gets a plus a 3 attack. A great weapon. Blazing Durandal, really great. And if you have Eliwood as well, you could also upgrade Eliwood's Durandal to Blazing Durandal when you get to like 5-star. So that's great. Reposition, definitely one of the best in the game. He's a cavalry unit, so reposition can be quite amazing. Gale Force. Okay. Speed of 41, so it's definitely doable. Definitely doable. Would I use Ward Cavalry? I would not. I would not. Use a Hone or Fortify. Because the main advantage of the cavalry is that your mobility is so great. But at the same time though, like it's like okay. It's because your mobility is so great that you're able to pull off Hones and Fortifies really well, easily. So I wouldn't go with Ward. Go with like a Fortify if anything. Quicken Pulse? I wouldn't. Would I use Quicken Pulse? This time I would use Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade would be way better. Because the thing is, Heavy Blade, if you with your speed and your attack, you can attack twice. That's gonna bring it down. It's gonna bring it down by 4, and then your enemy gets attacked and it charges right away. So I'm not sure how it triggers like Gale Force. Does it trigger when you reach the point where like it has the thing set, or does it trigger after you attack despite it being fully set? So I don't know. If it's the former, then Gale Force would be amazing with it would be amazing with that kind of skill. So yeah. Fury 3? Would I use Fury 3? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it would work if you're using Desperation, but who knows? Who knows? But definitely for sure change out Ward Cavalry. Ward Cavalry needs to be changed out. Let's see. I'll keep you. You're tier 17, so that's alright. Alright, so okay, so I'm done with all that part. Okay, thank you Danjo33 Sun for following. TYTY. Alright, let's see, one more thing I want to do Weapon Refinery, because the thing is, I seriously want to do Erica. I seriously want to do, okay, don't take it the wrong way, that was said wrong. TYTY. Okay, so, because the thing is, Ceiling. Oh. If you guys don't know, Ceiling is really broken now when you upgrade it. Because here's the thing, during combat, grants bonus to attack, speed, defense, and res equal to highest bonus on allies within 2 spaces, each stat bonus calculated independently. Now, I did not upgrade her, so I don't know the specifics like exactly point by point, but then based on what I understand, it's going to be like the unit with the highest stat per stat. So like one if like for example Brave Brave Ike has like the highest stat boost in attack, she will reflect Brave Ike's attack stat, if like Deidre gets like the highest res boost, like +6, Erica's also gonna take that as well. And all those are spurs. So the best way to use Erica is to put her in a mixed emblem team where everybody has like all sorts of um, tactic skills. Because if everybody has tactic skills, Erica herself will be able to get, for sure, be able to get yeah, she'll definitely be able to get the part where she will have +3 into 3 different stats +6, which is really great. And then if you have like another unit, which like okay, I know you're not gonna be able to get in this category, so I'm gonna have an assist skill that boosts it up by 4. So for example, if Erica's the one with the defense tactic, then she's not gonna get the defense buff. But another unit can have rally defense. So that takes care of it. So she basically has like +6 to 3 stats and +4 to 1 stat. Great. Now one thing to understand though is that first of all, Sieglin has attack +4 when you upgrade. So you can have like another unit who has like okay, another unit can have the attack tactics and not get their own attack tactic buff, but can still get the +4 buff. But then after that, once Erica gets into combat, not only does she get all these different buffs, but then she gets all of them again as spurs, as fucking spurs. So you can possibly get possibly get like actually no, there's one more thing you could do, and you could do seals as well. So you could do like spurs or drive seals. So you could like do an additional of 4 to stat. So the possible things you could do is like get +16 in a stat, +6 through buffs, and then +10 through spurs, which is amazing. So right now, one thing I want to do is I definitely have enough refinement stone to go for some sort of buff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to look around and see if I could do it for everybody, for anyone. Give anybody a good number of buffs. Let's see. I'll do Darsha. Darsha, I will give her res. Actually, no. Should I? Okay. Let's not be too picky. Let's not get too quick into this. See. Excuse me. Yeah, I gave her the dazzling staff. Did I give her anything? Res, defense, speed. What's that? No, I did not. Okay, because the thing is, her current weapon only goes up to like okay, it restores 7 HP and it only debuffs one enemy, but her new ability gets to debuff around people. Okay, never mind. I don't have enough SP for that. Shit. Oh my gosh. Whew. Worst case scenario, I have to push this to a later date, mostly for SP cost reasons. Yeah, I'm gonna have to push it back. I shouldn't try to decide right away, like on the spur of the moment, because that's gonna fuck things up. But anyway, one thing is for sure, based on what I'm hypothesizing is how Erica's ability works, it's gonna be super broken, and that's gonna be like really scary as fuck. Okay, one person sent in a request, so I'm gonna do that right now. Danjo, I'm assuming that's gonna be you. So okay, Katarina is. Hopefully this is the unit you want me to review. Just saying. So okay, Rawal. Please don't tell me this is an attack buff type. Please don't tell me that's it. That's the case. Okay, what's your IVs? Do you know what your IVs are for your Katarina? Let me check them actually. I'll check them. Okay, Katarina. Okay, come on. Okay, let's check your IVs for this. No, no, wait, no, never mind. This is plus defense. What am I thinking? Oh my gosh. Okay, in any case. So plus defense. It's okay. You're plus res, and you are. Wait, is this seriously minus attack? Don't tell me this is minus attack. Okay, let me check your other stats before I get worried. Okay, this is minus attack. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm gonna say a few things. Plus defense and close counter. I don't know if this is like a kit. You generally like this build or something, but then with this defense and with this close counter, this is not gonna work. Like we have when we say like there aren't that many units that are compatible with close counter, this is one of them. Like defense and close counter, that's not gonna work. I feel sorry for you because you spent Takumi on this, but with that low of a defense and close counter, it's not gonna work out for you. You should honestly change to something else. Let's see. Yeah, even if you use close defense and you have a defense buff, and even if you have like all three allies, so if you have all three allies surrounding you, that's okay. That's like 6 there, 6 defense, 12 defense. Okay, I mean you're around 30, but the thing is this is like really niche. This is extremely niche. Is she minus HP? No, her base HP is 34. What are you talking about? Her base HP is 34. Her base attack is 32. Wait, shit. Wait, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Oh, never mind. It's plus HP plus HP plus 2. Okay. I'm blind spot. Okay, she's minus HP, so she's not that bad. Okay. No, no, wait. No, no, that's actually really good stats then. Minus HP plus res. Minus HP plus res. That's actually really nice. But in your case, because you're going for like a defense route, it would have been better if you got a defense buff. Because she has a super boon and buff and defense. So that's one. So that's one problem for your stats. Then in that case, you probably should have gone for plus defense minus HP, or you could have gone for minus speed. Because here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna say this for minus speeds purely because of the new unit that came out, Morgan, female Morgan, and I'm gonna refer to female Morgan because of her weapon. And I didn't draw her, so I'm just gonna say this out of like I'm just speculating. But based on what I can see from her might of her tomb, and the fact that it has Blar in its name, it's Blar Serpent Plus. That this is an inheritable tome, and I know she's a blue tome and whatnot, blue mage, but in the future when they do release a red mage with Blar's with like the serpent for the red color. I mean, yeah, I can see a Raven, but then I'm gonna continue on to talk about this. So the thing is, right now your Katarina, it's kind of mid-ish right now, because I think you're trying to go with the niche of it being a defensive enemy phase. I don't know if you're trying to go for like the trend of the enemy phase trend or whatnot, but I do know she does have things like Swiss Sparrow Plus and whatnot. I'm pretty sure she comes with Swiss Sparrow Plus. Oh my gosh, you have Life and Death 3 on there too. What the fuck? Uh, oh gosh. Okay, okay. I'm confused now. Can you tell me if you want your Karina, what type of Karina do you want? You want player phase, enemy phase, or mixed phase? Please tell me that before anything happens. Okay, because I have no idea what you want with your Katarina right now. Your skills definitely say that you want to have a player phase, Katarina, but your current set stats right now say otherwise. So yeah, I could definitely see your Raven, but then just please tell me Is this an attack, player phase, enemy phase, or mixed phase unit? In your perspective, or because right now she's more ideal as player phase. Okay. So I'm gonna say what she's good for now, right now, and what she can possibly do in the future. So right now you have things such as a Raw Blade. Raw Blade is the best thing you can do on her, especially if you put her in a team with like a bunch of tactic units or mixed units. Then she could just take care of that easily. I mean, I know you can't upgrade Raw Blade as in Weapon Refinery, but that's still right. Repositions are Glacies. I question that. It's possible that Iceberg could be better because I don't think she. I mean, I know she has low attack, but if you're using a Blarp, if you're using Raw Blade and you use it effectively, then it doesn't matter if you don't have enough damage. You should be able to easily stack up your damage with Raw Blade Plus. So I would change the special if you go back to Raw Blade Plus. Maybe go down to like an Iceberg. I would use Life and Death. I'm giving you a player phase oriented stat right now. I would use Life and Death 3 because you're probably gonna be nuking your enemies right away, and you probably want to use team members that can move her around or use dancers or whatnot to move her around and stuff like that. Okay, so here's the thing. One thing you can do is like if you use the dancer, for example, you could like attack with Katarina, dance on Katarina, and use drawback to bring both of them back. So maybe that's another option that you could use. It honestly depends. In this case, player oriented, life and F3. Close counter. I feel bad that I'm sorry that I used Takumi, but it's not gonna work in this case. Nor will it work in the enemy's phase set that I'm gonna discuss about. Desperation 3, even better. It will stack up with. It will work very synergetically with Life and Death 3 because you're gonna be boosting your speed. I know like 39 speed isn't that great, but still right. Let's see. And then attack point 3, you could definitely I mean in the case that you use life in F3, attack point 3 won't be so viable, but if you do want to use attack point 3, you could also use Swift Sparrow just in case. And then as your your seal, you could use a speed plus seal. And in the future when they release Starting Blow, unless they already release it, I don't think they release Starting Blow. But then that's also another option. That's yeah. Don't please don't tell me you sacked Takumi just because he sucked ass in terms of stats. Please don't tell me that. I mean, like you could have just saved him for later. But anyway, if you use life in F3, change out attack ploy because attack ploy is not going to be so viable with Katarina having reduce res. But you can keep attack ploy if you use Swift Sparrow 2. And then use speed plus 3 Sacred Stone. Sacred Seal. Not Sacred Stone. Sacred Seal, yeah. Okay, now to talk about your defensive capabilities. Your, and this isn't available right now. I'm assuming this will be available in the future. And I'm going to say this because they released Morgan, Female Morgan. Female Morgan came with a tome that I believe will be is inheritable. And what it does, it's basically Distant Defense 3. Distant Defense 3. So what's great about that is distant defense 3 for your weapon, distant defense 3 for your A slot, and distant defense 3 for your Sacred Seal. Now isn't that something? And honestly, if you're gonna do she would definitely be enemy phase oriented. She's definitely enemy phase range oriented because that she's basically getting plus 18 to both defense and res when the enemy is attacking from range or like for whatever weapons that they're designated for. So that's honestly amazing. Like I noticed this while I was reviewing the female Morgan, but that's also doable on Katarina, especially the res part. Because her res is 36 right now. Like 36, because she's plus res. If you add 18 to that, it goes up to 56. Without additional buffs from other allies. So like if an ally has like res tactic, like La Rochelle, then she gets up to 62. Yeah, 62. 62 res. Oh my gosh. 62 res during enemy phase. Okay, I'm gonna still talk about Katarina. I'll talk more about that later. As for your specials, Lacey's is still gonna be not so great. And you would be using the Raw Serpent whenever it gets released. I'm talking about defenses right now. Desperation 3 can get switched out for QR. Yeah, QR can be used. You could also use a healing special, such as Noontime, just to keep yourself in QR range, because I believe you also had QR, didn't you? Yeah, you also have QR, so yeah, that's another thing. And because you're not doing anything to your res, you could definitely keep your attack pulling there. So that's the defensive set that I'm gonna give you for Katarina. And I'm assuming Raw Serpent is also upgradable, weapon refinery, so you can also increase your defense in order to be able to combat archers and um, excuse me, archers and daggers. So yeah, that's my take on that. Okay, let me check. You should, if you updated Raven, then it should be shown. Okay, it's up. Okay, I need a break. Water break. Quick sec. So yeah, hopefully the review on the review on Katarina was alright. Okay, now on to Raven. Okay, life and death. That's the ideal upgrade. Life and death again, ideal upgrade. Basically, it's a life and death 6 in total. It would be hilarious if they released a life and death seal as well. Oh my gosh, plus 15, minus 15. That would be amazing. But in any case, this is pretty great. Do tell me again what IVs is this? I'm good. Otherwise, I'm just gonna check. Raven. I honestly don't use Raven because I'm okay with my green axes right now. I have a bunch of green axes that I really like, so I don't care. All right. So stat wise, attack 54, 44, 38. This is a plus attack then? Yeah, plus attack. Is this minus res? Yeah, I believe this plus attack minus res. Okay. Yeah, that's the ideal IVs for Raven. Yeah, that's amazing. Definitely amazing. Yeah, that it's plus attack minus res is really amazing because he has life and death plus life and death 6, so he gets the speed. With that speed, you're not gonna get doubled anytime soon. HP plus 5, I'm assuming you have that there for the sake of survivability. Because I understand with such low bulk, it's possible for him to just get one hit killed by a res unit, especially like by a red mage. I do understand that. Also, you're using infantry pulse 3. This is honestly like a really great buff. And Earth's Blessing, I believe this is an attack buff. When you use Earth's Blessing with Legendary Ike during Earth season. Earth season I believe is attack buff. So yeah. Honestly I don't know what to say. Gosh, because the thing is with that high attack and high speed you can double like anything. Initially I was gonna say something along the lines of, okay, you could like use like a healing special, but then the thing is you need desperation so that you could double without being wary of being killed. So this actually works well. Moonbow. Okay, because acceleration, Moonbow. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I don't think I could really say anything about this unit, man. Gosh, you did a really nice job building him. I do question the HP plus 5 though. I do question that. I don't know if you're using HP plus 5 simply because of infantry pulse 3, or if other units have more 45 or more HP. But honestly, if it's the case where your other units have like 44 or less HP, or like if Raven can survive an attack from one attack from any enemy, then I would not use HP plus 5. That's my intake. So that's gonna be my commentation. I'm gonna actually accept you. If you have units that great, then I can definitely keep. So yeah, if anyone else who's also watching. Okay, if it does help with his survivability, then you can definitely keep. You can definitely keep. Are you talking about regular Ike? Or are you talking about legendary Ike? Because I don't see any regular Ikes in Arena anymore. Oh my gosh. When was the last time I ever saw a regular Ike in combat? Oh my gosh. Anyway. Yeah, let's see. I mean, if the HP plus 5 will... I get if you're saying that it works for the sake of surviving one attack, then it's alright. The 2 Ike? Are you talking about the one that's on my stream right now? The picture right here? Then because if that's the case, then I guess that's okay. Yeah. All right. I think it's a fair game. Okay. Yeah, I think that should be alright for you then. Honestly, not much to argue on that aspect. You built your Raven as very well. I could see why a lot of people really wanted to build him after his Basilicos upgrade. So yeah, that would be it for my hero review session. Unless anybody else who's currently watching the stream wants to like add me real quick, my friend code is right here: 6528481650. In case any of you guys can't really see that well. I will probably be continuing spamming a few more quests and then probably ending my stream here, unless anybody else wants to get send me more hero reviews. Otherwise, I'm just probably gonna continue spamming the main story, the new quest that they put into the main story, the true query, and I'm just gonna try to continue to level up my LA Hector, who is unfortunately minus attack. I don't even know what his boon is. I was too bummed out after seeing minus attack. I was like, okay, just forget it.
You'll make the right choice. Nice.
Next step?
You'll make the right choice. What do you want?
Yes.
All right, let's leave it at that.
Nice.
Shall we? Time to shine.
You'll make the right choice.
I'll just leave it there, because I want to be able to move Hector forward as well as move
want?
Olivia
Next
here.
step?
Nice.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What do you want?
Okay.
You'll make the right choice.
This is gonna be somewhat of a
Nice.
problem.
Very well.
Gonna move that there.
Of course.
Let's see if I can bait anybody out. Okay, well fuck me. Hector's not ready for that yet. In any case, let's do something else. let's see if we could just upgrade Hector for a bit, just a little bit, by doing this shit.
I will try.
I mean, cause he is armored, so he should be alright. Especially since he's much higher level than everyone else. Alright, I'm just gonna let this auto battle for a while. If you guys want me to make any more comments or whatnot, you guys can feel free to add me while I'm doing all this shit. I'm mostly just gonna be doing Hector for a bit, and once I reduce my SE to around 0-ish, I'll probably end the stream there, because it's 2:27 a.m. here where I am. But until then, if any of you guys really enjoyed the stream and whatnot, you guys can definitely hit the subscribe and follow button. It would really help out the stream, and if you guys really enjoyed the stream, you guys can also hit that thumbs up. Either on YouTube or Twitch. I don't think Twitch has it, but then YouTube does. In case any of you guys did enjoy and watch it from YouTube. Alright. Alright, well Hector was able to get a few shots in. Let's see, what shit? He has 500, so he could definitely learn more. Let's give him that. I seriously don't want to give him Warrior Fighter. Oh my gosh. Because he could definitely make better options than that. Like, I could give him things like QR and stuff like that. Like, refer back to his old Armads, like his old Armads ability, but at the same time, he has Wrath, which is probably better. So let's just give him Warrior Fighter, because there's no way he could double anything at this point. Oh gosh, actually no, now that I think about it. Please don't, I didn't check, but then please, hopefully he's not a Speed Boon. Actually no, maybe Speed Boon is nice, I have no idea. I need to check, man. But then I'm just gonna check when he reaches level 40. Now let's continue to do this quest.
Of course.
Just to get high enough where I don't have to worry about that fucking cavalry crom, like smashing down onto my Hector. Like, we know he's hot, you don't have to hook up with him. Like, I get it, he's hot, but he's mine. He's mine. Oh gosh. First of all,
Yes. Hmm?
You'll make the right choice. Nice.
okay.
Shall we?
Hopefully I'll live. Yeah, I live. Alright.
You'll make the right
Bam.
choice.
Very well.
Bam.
Yes.
What do you want?
Shit, and I
Next step?
cannot go anywhere near.
Shall we?
This might be a good time to actually start using the auto battle again.
You'll make the right choice. Nice.
Time to shine.
What do you want?
Yes.
There, that should be good enough. Oh my gosh.
You'll make
Seriously?
the right choice.
Oh,
Of course. Very well. Shall we? Very
okay.
well.
Just gonna leave it there for now. And we're gonna hope that Hector can take care of this shit.
What do you want?
Like any good Hector would.
Next step?
Nice.
Yes. Yes. Very well.
Alright. Next up. Yes. I love how you are level 33 now. If only you could be level 40. More preferably, having your super boon in attack rather
What do
than...
you want?
Oh my gosh. Just thinking about the fact that he's minus attack
You'll make
pisses
the
me
right
off.
choice.
Shall we? Of course. Yes.
Alright.
What do you want?
Hmm?
Nice.
That was not a
Very
good
well.
move on my part because
Time
it
to
probably would have been better
shine,
for me to
yes.
just keep Hector, like, moving Olivia instead of Ninian.
What do you want?
Yes.
You'll make the right choice. What do you want?
In any
Shall
case,
we?
I don't know what I want. Alright. I'm gonna check if any of you guys sent a request. No, no one. In any case, if any of you guys you do want to send a request, you guys can do so. Alright. Just gonna continue.
Time to shine.
This time I'll probably hopefully be able to do auto battle fully. Probably should have also equipped the armored boots on him. Because obviously he's not taking that much damage. Yes. No, oh my gosh, I don't know. Why is Olivia just barely living all its attacks? It's so strange. And Ninian's surrounded, man. Bitch, please. I know she's like great and all, but she's gonna die. I'd rather not her die.
Nice.
Next step?
What do you want?
Of course.
Let's go here actually.
Yes.
Yeah, this is good.
You'll make the right choice.
Oh fuck me.
What do you want?
Very well. Yes. Yes.
Okay, hopefully that's good. Okay, she dead. Okay, she's finally dead after like
Nice.
how many times did she just barely survive? Oh gosh. But anyway, I didn't need to train her, nor did I care
What do you
whether or not
want?
she survived.
Shall we?
So that's alright. Boom, 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 boom.
You'll make the right choice.
Yes.
What do you want?
Yes.
Alright, okay. Bam, bam, bam. And then, okay, now we finish it off with Hector on this guy. Alright. I'm assuming no new requests. Alright, let's continue on with what we were doing. Okay. Actually, I might have enough for another. Okay, I have 460. I could do one more Warrior Fighter. Let's go to main story and probably, hopefully, clear the rest of this.
Got a present for ya.
Aw, you are my present. You are my.
What do you want?
Time to shine. Of course.
Alright.
You'll make the right choice.
Speed is 24. Oh, hideous.
What do you want?
Next step? Yes.
Hideous as oh shit, I forgot to upgrade. Okay, whatever, it didn't matter. What the fuck?
Nice.
Time to
Upgrade.
shine. Of course.
You'll make the right choice.
Upgrade.
Next step?
What do you want?
Upgrade. And
Yes.
upgrade. And then heal. Okay. First off, you're going down.
You'll
Ooh,
make the
oh yeah, I
right
forgot
choice.
Raph.
Nice.
Oh shit. I totally forgot Raph had that kind of skill. Because like in the beginning, if you're like less than 75% at the start of the turn, you get -1 to your
Time to
special,
shine.
You'll make
which
the
is
right choice.
amazing. Okay. Next thing,
Care to
I could
dance?
probably do like 7 more quests or 6 or 7 more quests at this rate. Oh my gosh, so many quests. So hard to choose from.
What do
But
you
in any
want?
case, I don't care.
You'll make the right.
You
Nice.
down, and then you
Yes.
down, and then you
Shall
gonna
we?
be down. Bow, ba bow. Alright, okay, first and
What do you
foremost,
want?
you're dead.
Very well. Time to shine.
You'll make the right choice.
Huh, should I? Let's not.
Hmm?
Okay, in any case,
Nice.
first and foremost, gotta do this,
Of course.
What do you want?
do this,
Shall we? Next step?
then
Yes.
upgrade. I mean, not upgrade, just heal. Not like as if I cared about that.
You'll make the right choice.
Yes.
Nice.
Time
I'll
to
take additional
shine.
damage, but I don't care.
You'll make the right choice.
Olivia, I'm not upgrading you or anything, so it doesn't matter. And turn, and turn. Oh, fuck off.
What do you want?
Okay, well,
You'll
finally.
make the right
Yes.
choice.
Whew.
Nice.
Man, I'm tired.
You'll make the right
Okay,
choice.
we done there.
Time
Honestly,
to
I'm probably just
shine.
gonna sleep out of this one. I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy, guys. Oh my gosh. Today was a very tiresome day. At university, like, all day. Had work. I was doing a shit ton of programming. I'm so happy about programming today anyway, because, like, we had this problem, like, where we had for quite a while on a project I was doing, and now we were able to fix it today, so I'm so happy about that. But then I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. So I'm probably just gonna go to sleep after this. Cause I need my sleep. For sure. You're kidding. AI cannot fucking
Very
figure
well.
this out.
What do you want?
Of course.
You'll make the right
Okay,
choice.
that's done. Okay, so I'm just gonna end this cycle because apparently it doesn't look like anybody else wants to send anything in. So I'd like to just say thank you to those who subscribed and followed today. That was really great. Hopefully anybody who was able to get any of the friend hero reviews and whatnot got a lot of the possible ideas. I was really inspired by like a lot by like that one Karina as well as Celica. Celica also had a really nice perks as well. Katarina in her case, I think she has a lot of potential as an enemy phase unit. Whenever the Raw Serpent plus tome comes out, because that can extremely bring her resistance up to like new heights. Honestly, she's like the new Baruka, whatever that guy, I forgot which YouTuber did, but then that's spamming zeros. Okay, that could be like her. That could be her. Katarina can be a new zero spammer. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Doesn't look like anybody will continue to add any friend requests. I'm just gonna end this here. Follow, like, subscribe the videos, especially if you guys enjoyed. Leave comments below the videos if you guys ever do end up rewatching this video, or to those of you guys who do end up watching this video after the stream occurs. I'm going to be having a lot more free time for the next couple of days, so I'll be able to stream daily for the next couple of days. After that though, I'm going to be super busy preparing for finals, because finals is in 2 weeks. So I have finals for physics and finals for OChem. And I especially need to work on OChem because I am crying and dying in OChem. So hopefully I can survive through that. And after that, I'm gonna have a week of spring break, so that's probably gonna be like streaming every day, as long as my siblings don't think I'm weird, because I'm gonna be going home over the spring break, and they don't know that I stream. So hopefully they don't notice or care. And yeah, so this is gonna end I'm gonna just end the stream here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and see you guys whenever. Probably tomorrow around 6 p.m. Eastern. I mean, no, not Eastern. Pacific time. So 6 to 8 is probably gonna be my ideal time to start, because I'm probably gonna be going home at around 5ish. Okay, thanks guys. See you tomorrow.